W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Patriarchy, Inc., What We Get Wrong About Gender Equality and Why Men Still Win at Work, by Cordelia Fine, narrated by Ruth Lass. Introduction. What's your vision of gender equality? Whatever it is, it needs to take a stand on divisions of labour. Work, who does what tasks in society and what they get in return, is at the heart of social justice. Among those concerned with social hierarchies, in which certain groups enjoy higher status and more power than others, there is a long and distinguished tradition of turning a beady eye on divisions of labour, attached to the social identities people are born into. You be the serf, I'll be the landowner, for example, does not offer fertile ground for egalitarian relations between those two social categories. Little wonder that in the general scheme of things, these are matters that can inspire philosophical treatises and political manifestos, strikes and protests, campaigns and cries of "Oil the guillotine, Pierre!" When it comes to the gendered division of labour, just about everyone is familiar with the basic statistics. We know that along the vertical dimension of prestige and pay, men remain firmly installed at the top. For example, in 2022, men still held more than 80% of the top C-suite roles in North American and European financial services firms. Among the world's 40 largest banks, all but one had a man as chief executive officer at the beginning of 2024. Men also took up 78% of roles as finance ministers and 87% of those as the heads of central banks in OECD countries. These are the countries, including the world's richest, that are committed to market economies and democracy and are members of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. But men are also overrepresented in jobs on the bottom two rungs of the occupational ladder, in roles like caretaker, garbage collector, and process plant and machine operative. Clear horizontal divisions of labour also remain. These divisions only partly line up with our stereotypes about differences between women and men in terms of traits, abilities, values, and motivations. Females' modest advantage in language abilities and supposed keen interest in people rather than things are sometimes used to explain their lower representation in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?